3-hour, 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. The weekend comes, my cycle hums, ready to race to you.
Good night. Say good night, Ronald.
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Saturday, what a day. Grooving all week with you. These days are all. Share them with me. These days are all. Being free. These happy days are yours and mine. These happy days are yours and mine. Happy days.
A centimetre crack.
Hello, you. It's the weekend. It's the weekend. Come on. What are you doing for the weekend? I'm doing nothing. Going to my mum's. I don't know. I've got nothing planned because it's the weekend, and that means it's wicked. I'm not going to Cardiff with you at all, Agent Chris. That's the last thing I want to do is go to the Welsh. That ain't happening. Listen, coming up later on in the show, we will be having. Oh gosh, these are for the first time in my life. These headphones are a little bit too loud. That's never happened. Either my ears have miraculously healed themselves, or I've got it turned up to that. I think it's that. There we go. Oh, no, I'm not convinced. Listen, it's the end of week 9, we think. Is it week 8 or week 9? I don't really know. I've lost track of time. And I think this week has been a little flabby in terms of the show's content, the style, the performance. I think it's been a little bit flabby. It's been our sort of Fat Elvis period. We got a bit lazy, a bit comfortable. We're eating too many cheeseburgers, sitting on our fat buttocks, and just not going through the motions. I think this week we've gone through the motions. And London, you've decided to listen to us. Now, some of you haven't bothered. Some of you have gone to Danny Baker. That's fine. But those that have stuck with us, I feel we've let you down. I feel we've not done exactly what we should be doing. So what I want to know, and I'm going to bare my soul to you today, London. Oh, the phones have gone mental. I'm not even giving it out yet. Hang on. I'm going to bare my soul to you today, London. I want you to tell me, what can we do to improve the show? I'll admit it. I'm stuck. I'm strapped. I need some help. What can we do to improve the show? First week, it was all right. We were settling in. It was kind of fine. Week 2, getting better. Week 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, excellent. Excellent. I'm gonna blow my own trumpet because I can. Excellent shows. Just the best radio shows I think ever. Week 8, it was all right. There's some good bits in week 8. I think we had Terry in week 8. You're limp. This week, awful. Just awful. We need to know, London, what can we do to improve the show? Is there something missing? Have we got rid of something from the first few weeks that I don't know we've got rid of? Should we drop something? Do we do a feature? We don't really do features. Do we do a feature that you think we should get rid of? Can we add anything? If you come up with an excellent feature, London. I don't like the way the phones have gone mental here. This is... okay, no, we put it out. Let's go with it. If you come up with an excellent feature, London, we'll use it. We'll test it out. I haven't even given out the number, and you seem to be calling in already. 0870 9090973 is the telephone number. How can we improve this car crash of a television show, of a radio show? There's not even cameras here. Do you know what I mean? There's not even cameras here. We're still managing to muff it up. There's one. That one. There's one there. That doesn't work. There's one. You've got one in there. So you... Oh, the engineers can watch us, but the kids can't. You can text in your suggestions as well. I'm going to regret asking... No, I'm not going to regret asking it. God damn it, we need to do more for London. Especially this time of year when things are a bit... I didn't even know he was a footballer. 0870 9090973 is the telephone number. How can we improve the show? And pull no punches with me. Really, whop me into shape, London. I've got lazy, I've got comfortable, I've got fat, I know people in the office now. I'm one of the team. I don't want that. Whip me into shape, for God's sakes. This show is your show. It should be flipping good. It's only been all right. 0870 9090973. You can text as well. 0771 776 0973. And you can email. Hello. Hang on. Do I get this to work? What's this? There's someone's. Seems to have. Is that? Hang on a second. I don't quite know what's happened. Oh no. Hang on. I've gone for the wrong thing. What's happening? Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Who's that?
Ben.
Ben who?
From Hampstead.
Ben?
Hello.
Hello. Are you on the speakerphone or are you on the real phone?
I think I'm on the real phone. I should be.
Are you?
Yeah.
I think you are on the real phone today, aren't you?
Yeah.
How did you do that?
I called 08709090973.
Crikey, did you hear that? Hang on a second. Hello, Ben? You're on the speakerphone! Oh, I've cut him off. That's got rid of him. Well, that was a little bit confusing. How did he get through on the speakerphone all the time? Ben, call back. I cut you off on the speakerphone. Call back and we'll put you straight back onto the air. 08709090973. I'm going to regret doing that. One way we can improve the show is make sure fools don't get hold of the speakerphone telephone number, and make sure that I don't cut them off by hanging up at inappropriate moments. Ian, how to improve your show? It's simple. Stop taking calls from Chavvy Vicky Andrew in the Greenford. That's not fair. That's not very nice. He may have a point. I don't know, London. What do you think? Be honest with me. Really beats me into shape today. I want to know exactly what's going on. What's going wrong? We might win a bronze award somewhere in the world if we pull this off. Well, the calls, your texts and your emails coming up. It's now 4:13.
The 3-hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Wow. The suggestions are coming in thick and fast on what we can do to improve the show. Including this text. Ian, some of your callers are very lame and boring, including the chav woman. Cut them off sooner and drop the murder TV update thing you do. It's very boring. Other than that, I love it, says Lorna. Other than everything you're doing, I like it. We're asking how we can improve the show, because at the end of week 9, I don't know, I think we're past our prime, and that's not good. It's not good news. Do you think we can improve the show? 0870 9090 973. A lot of people are saying we should get rid of the Diagnosis Murder Update, which is a shame, because our Diagnosis Murder Update expert, Catherine in the Godalming, is here. Hello, Catherine.
Hi, Ian.
So we're getting a bit of a backlash on the Diagnosis Murder Update.
I know. Well, it was the last episode today, so...
Yeah, I know. The thing is, though, I still want you to call in next week.
You do?
Yeah, and make up stories, or tell me what happened in Murder, She Wrote, but pretend it's Diagnosis Murder.
Okay.
Yes, you don't sound convinced by that. Otherwise, it's just going to be Barry, and Barry's awful.
He is awful. Did you get my photo, by the way?
Yeah, I did.
What do you think?
8.5.
That's not nice.
Well, 8.5's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Agent Chris fancies you. He doesn't. He doesn't. I'm just saying that to try and cause a fight. Now, Catherine, what does a Diagnosis Murder expert do over the weekend when there's no Diagnosis Murder?
I ride my horses.
Yeah.
Wow,
go
out.
You're a horsey girl.
I am.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
The usual, go out.
Yeah.
See friends, have coffee, go drinking.
Go drinking.
You know.
Nice. But binge drinking? Do you binge drink?
I don't actually, no.
Oh, you should binge drink. Go binge drinking this weekend.
I will try that.
Excellent, thank you. Okay, you know what to do when you hear the music. Tell us what happened in today's Diagnosis Murder.
Okay. Craig makes a film about Blair Lawson, the nurse who was murdered at Community General. They use a medium to contact Blair Lawson, who said she was hit on the head. Craig was adopted. Blair Lawson is his real mum. Mark's skeleton has a cracked skull and is the remains of Blair Lawson. Craig hears Dr. Dan chewing gum, popping on a tape. So Dr. Dan knocks him out and sets fire to him in the basement. And Steve and Mark go to rescue Craig and arrest Dr. Dan.
You've got 15 seconds.
Sorry. I made it too short because yesterday's was too long.
This is unbelievable. And you've missed out a very, very important fact.
Have I?
Yeah, oh yes. Yeah. Stopping that. Right, well, listen now. Who's worse, Barry or Catherine? I don't know. You finished early, not good.
Oh yeah, but yesterday...
No. Something very special happened in today's Diagnosis Murder, didn't it, Catherine?
Lots of very special things happened. It was quite spooky.
No, something very, very special happened. How many Van Dykes were in today's episode, Catherine?
2.
I've been told there were 6 Van Dykes in today's episode.
No.
Calling Dick, Barry, Taryn, Wes, Shane and Carey.
No.
Are you sure? Philip from the Southfields has texted in saying there were 6 Van Dykes and it was written by Barry and Carey Van Dyke. It was mental, says Philip in Putney.
Yeah, it was directed by it was directed...
Hang on a minute.
But it was certainly wasn't 6 of them in it. I don't know what episode channel he was watching.
Controversial indeed. Catherine, listen, thank you very much. Have a good weekend binge drinking. We don't recommend it to everyone. It's very, very bad for you. But hopefully we'll be back with some more Diagnosis Murder updates next week. Ian, to improve your show, stop going on about rubbish TV shows like Diagnosis Murder. It's so boring. We don't want to know about such trash. Well, you may have a point. I'm not totally sure. There was a lovely one there. Where has this one gone? Making the show better. Iain, one way to make your show better would be to let more intelligent callers speak and to speak less yourself. And do some preparation or read a newspaper. It generally sounds like a load of chavvy friends down the pub being silly. From Claudia. Well, I'm not convinced by that. Does it? I don't know. Maybe it does. Philip in the South Norwood. Should I read a newspaper?
Good evening, Iain.
Good afternoon to you, Philip.
Oh, good afternoon. I do apologise.
Please do apologise.
Yes.
Well, go on then. Apologise. Apologise.
I do apologise.
Apology accepted.
Thank you.
Did you see Diagnosis Murders today? Were there 6 Van Dykes in it?
No, I went to the cinema.
In the afternoon?
Yes.
Oh!
I like to, get in there before anybody else sees the film, then I can read all the reviews and see if they agree with me.
Good boy. Well, what film did you go and see?
I went and saw Jodie Foster in Flight Plan.
Oh, now, is that any good or is it a load of old
The
rubbish?
thing to do, Iain, is to leave your brain at the box office and just go in and enjoy it.
Yes.
It's one of those films that if you think about it, then you won't enjoy it.
Yeah. Because the thing is, we all know that she had a kid.
I'm not going to say anything because it would spoil it.
A kid goes missing on a plane, doesn't it?
Kid goes missing on a plane.
You just said something and spoilt it!
What?
Supposing someone thought, I'm going to see Jodie Foster's Flight Plan. I don't know anything about it. I don't even know if there's a kid in it.
Well, yeah, is it? I mean, I didn't say there was a kid. I just said that is the plot.
I think you said there was a kid in it that goes missing.
Well, that's the plot. Let's put it this way.
Well, then you've ruined the plot, then.
Well, anyway, as I say, if you want a nice, easy film...
Did they find the kid in the end?
I'm not going to tell you.
That's a yes, then?
I'm not going to say. I mean, I'm not even going to say whether there was a kid in the first place.
You did, well, no, already you said there was a kid that goes missing, so you've given the plot away there. And they find it at the end, do they? Where is it?
No, I'm not. I mean, do you think I'm going to spoil all these people's weekend?
No, bless you, Philip. I'm just teasing you.
Oh.
I'm just testing you as my TV historian, and you've withstood the test. Congratulations,
Iain.
Yes.
Couple of things. First of all, on the way back, I popped into Tesco's. They gave me a call. I bought a carrier bag.
Yeah.
On one side, it's in English, and on the other side, it's in Welsh.
It's in Welsh, the dead language, Welsh?
Yes.
The Welsh language that no one speaks, not even the Welsh?
It's a Tesco's bag for life, and I think it's something to do with health, because... on one side, and I'm going to read what it says in Welsh here. I'll have a go.
Please do, Philip, please. Hopefully someone will translate for us.
Tesco's bag am Swiss.
Hey, at last, someone whose Welsh accent is worse than mine. That's good to know.
Really, you'll see down the valleys?
Yeah, hold on. Going down the valleys is lovely, is it?
Indeed, sir.
Going to the lovely valleys, is it? Now in the Cardiff Stadium, you know.
The woman at the till, she said to me, I think they're the only carrier bags in the village. But no, seriously, on the other side it's in English.
Right, well, that's good to know.
The other thing, Iain.
Yes, sir.
I've got the 1961 Dick Van Dyke theme. Would you like to hear it?
Yes, go on then.
Seeing there's no Triple M tonight.
No.
Disgraceful.
Shameful. It's everyone else's fault apart from mine. Philip, I tell you what, play us up to the ad break with the Dick Van Dyke that he started.
Oh, what'd you have in mind?
The Dick Van Dyke Show. Starring Dick Van Dyke. Rosemary, Maury Amsterdam, Larry Matthews, and Mary Tyler Moore.
Do you remember it, Iain? Or were you too young?
08709090973 is the telephone number. How could we improve the show? Methinks me come up with one idea. He withstood that inquisitive quiz that I gave him about the film, though. That's good. It means we can trust him. He's on our side. He's in our gang. We'll do some of your texts and emails after this.
The 3-hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Chuck says, Iain, you can improve your show by getting a sidekick? God, is it that bad? Iain, tell your expert to check the tape. I'll bet her £100 there were 6 Van Dykes in there. And Dan in the Leytonstone says, I know your Diagnosis Murder correspondent is rubbish. There were 6 Van Dykes. They all looked the same with big credits at the start of the show. Controversial, one of your calls, after the latest news.
London's LBC 97.3.
0870 90 90 973. The 3-hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Iain, you can make an instant improvement by not having any women on. What? The women are the best calls. And also, you spelt women W-I-M-M-I-N. So, I think you kind of negated that argument there. We're asking how we can make the show better. Is this a sting of desperation, does it? There's a good reason for that. Iain, is Charlie Drake alive? Says Reginald Nord. I think he is. Pip Hello, Pip.
Hi, Ian. It's just a little quickie. It's about all these people that phone in and whinge and say, oh, you shouldn't do this. So, how about saying, okay, you clever lot, phone in with your ideas, and people can actually vote in for topics they do want to talk about, or changes or suggestions.
Oh, I like it. Here we
and
go.
Stick it back on us, basically.
Right, that's kind of what I'm doing, isn't it?
Oh, I thought so, because it's really boring when people phone in and whinge, but don't actually have anything practical to offer in exchange.
Yes.
So, anyway.
So you're saying, Pip, by the way, Pip, where the hell are you?
Abbeywood.
Nice.
Something, really.
Nice. So you should be saying, I should, instead of me coming up with topics
yeah,
to
go
talk
on,
about...
you think you can do the show better? Give me some ideas, and if anyone else likes it.
I like it.
So, yeah.
Pip, I'm going to have a go at that.
All right, because I do feel sorry for you. You've been stuck at this sort of afternoon slot.
Yes, it's
How on earth
rubbish.
do you sort of control your enthusiasm and whatnot?
Yeah, it's shoved in. I used to have the prime slot.
You did?
Sunday night, 10 till 1 o'clock at night. That's the prime slot for radio. And give me this rubbish.
Oh, well, I can tell you honestly.
It's shafted.
When you first started, I sort of, you were hard to get into.
Yes,
I can
what?
tell you this, because I'm not in the same room as you, but you are hilarious, and, yeah, nice one.
Pip, have you been binge drinking today?
Oh, no, not yet, but it seems like quite a good...
You can do occasionally. 08709. I once heard Peter Dealey say that on Stanley Todd's big show. Brilliant. Talking about Osama bin Laden and called him a murdering... It's good. I thought that was cool. Anyway, we're asking how we can improve the show. Well, that Pip's suggestion is... I throw the topics out to you. Yeah, the thing, if you do that, though, then you get people phoning up saying, you should legalise cannabis, you should bring back hanging, you get all that stuff. I don't know. Okay, we'll put that out then. There's one suggestion. Let's take it on board. Pip's suggestion is, have you got any topics we should talk about? I bet they'll be rubbish. If you think you've got a good topic, give us a call. 0870 9090 973. I bet that'll be rubbish, though. Stephanie is in the Surbiton. Hello, Stephanie.
Hello.
Hello, you alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. That's nice. What can I do for you, Stephanie?
Well, I just rang to say that I don't think you need to do anything to improve it, because it's really funny.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you not think, though, have you listened to it this week?
Yes, yesterday I was laughing so loud I couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah, but yesterday's was one of the worst,
No,
wasn't
it's the people who ring in, they're funny.
Oh! You're mental, literally.
You're funny when you talk quietly under everybody.
When I do what?
When you say things
weird.
quietly, yeah.
Mental. No, I don't do that, though.
You do.
No, not me.
You do.
You're getting pirate interference from Hot Lips FM 96.3. I don't know if there is a station. Good name for a station, Hot Lips FM, isn't it?
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's all, really.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
She's not been listening to this show because it's been rubbish. Yesterday was awful. I have a good mind to remove yesterday's show from the podcast. I don't even know if it's on there. Oh, we'll have a podcast update later on. I think I'm riding high in the chart. Derek is in the Crystal Palace. Hello, Derek.
Ian.
Sorry?
You cool?
Me cool.
Dear, listen.
Yes, Derek.
One piece of advice to improve
Wagwan, Derek, wagwan.
Well, I'm calling now.
Okay. Right.
Anyway, listen. One piece of advice.
Yes, sir.
Get Chavy Vicky to be a guest on your show.
Oh, now, you see, this divides London 50-50. We've got a lot of people here saying on the text, Ian, don't let Chavy Vicky on. Get rid of Chavy Vicky. And then a lot of people.
No. It's all women saying that, isn't it?
It's mainly women. Oh, Patrick says it, but Patrick may be a lady pretending
Exactly.
to. Then we get people like Gary in the Bromley saying, Ian, tell them to leave Chavy Vicky alone. She's got the sexiest voice on the radio. She's a hardcore chav bit. I think he means this bit. Where is it? Oh, he means this.
My name is Vicky from Croydon, and I'm a hardcore chav.
So you reckon we should maybe get her in as a guest?
Get her in as a guest, I'm telling you.
No,
we can start a Chavy Vicky fan club. We can have a website for Chavy Vicky, all kinds of
Derek,
stuff, I'm telling you.
Do you kind of fancy Chavy Vicky?
Oh, what? I'm telling you, I hope my miss ain't listening, but yeah.
Do you want to talk to Chavy Vicky?
Yeah.
Go on, say hello to her then.
Okay, hello.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm okay, how are you?
Not too bad, how are you?
I'm fine. He's terrible, isn't he?
I'm telling you. I'm trying to get a Chavvy Vicky Appreciation fan club going.
Well, you won't get any women in it, that's for sure.
I know, forget them. It don't matter about them.
Forget them. They so don't matter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We can get a website going, we can get all kinds of things.
Yeah.
Derek, you only want to get a website going so you can see some pictures of her in a Woolworths uniform or something, don't you?
Of course.
And I like the way when he's talking to me, he's being all rude boy and all street. As soon as Vicky comes on, oh, hello there, Vicky. How are you doing? Yes, I have a girlfriend, but she means nothing to me. And I was wondering, shame on you, Derek, shame on you. But thank you very much for calling in the suggestion, Vicky. You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. How are you?
Yeah. Have you had people recognising your voice in the street?
Not so much. Well, my friends do.
Well, hang on, they're your friends. They'll recognise you.
Well, yeah, but they recognise. I don't necessarily talk about. Actually, there's only one friend who occasionally I'll say.
You sent your picture to Caroline Faraday.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful. She emailed it all around LBC. We've all got one as our screensaver.
Oh, you are joking.
We've all got it. Everyone at LBC Towers, Clive, Bob, Caroline, James and Brian, everyone has got a Chavvy Vicky screensaver now.
Oh, you're joking.
Seriously, man, you're my wallpaper.
Well, why aren't I on the website then? Because it might put pay to all of this, pervy talk.
Because you'll get weirdos. You know, you had that weirdo Molly who sent you a card anyway.
Oh, she sent me two.
Did she?
She sent me my birthday as well.
She got stroppy because I said that she was weird on the radio.
Well, the card she sent me for my birthday says it makes her laugh when we talk about her being the stalker.
Well, she's weird. She's a weird... Basically, there's a woman called Molly who knows who I am on the eBay and writes... If I'm selling stuff on eBay, she writes me saying, oh, you've not written a very good advert. Weirdo.
Yeah, and she found out my home address.
She found out your home address and sent you a get well card and a
birthday card.
And she doesn't think that... She got upset because I said she was weird.
I still haven't got to the bottom of how she got my address.
Hey, listen, there's a girl on your side. It's Gemma from the Enfield, who we like. I don't even remember ages ago. Gemma from the Enfield, her ex-boyfriend proposed to her on the radio.
Oh, I know her.
She likes you. Although Richard in the Orpington says you're a boring wannabe.
Whatever.
Yeah, bothered.
Yeah.
I believe is what they say. Vicky, how can I improve the show?
Have me on it with you.
Yeah. Right.
That's not nice.
No, it isn't nice. It's been rubbish this week, hasn't it?
Well, I'll come in next week and I'll co-present it with you.
You say that. The thing is, though, legally, we're not allowed to have any women who potentially could be mental in the studio with me.
I'm not mental.
We don't know that.
Yeah, you won't know that, will you?
Ian, your diagnosis murder expert is double rubbish. She doesn't even know that it's on at the weekend, says Adam.
Is it on at the weekend?
Apparently so. I didn't know that.
Really?
Chavvy Vicky doesn't sound at all chavvy. Why do the girls not like her? Says,
I'm not a chav.
Elisa from Putney. Well, you're a bit chavvy.
No, I'm not.
We've got this.
My name is Vicky from Croydon, and I'm a hardcore chav.
Chav Vicky is fab. Everyone that hates her is just jealous, says Catherine in the Godalming.
Yeah.
That's our diagnosis murder expert. There we go.
Oh, bless her.
Yeah, so, Vicky, it's an idea. We'll bear it in mind. Oh, Vicky, before you go, are you binge drinking this weekend?
I might be.
Nice work. Good work. Good gal. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. If you want to give us a call, how the hell can we improve the show? Because it's just been fat and lazy this week. I've not been on top form. I don't think you've been on top form, London. But we can do stuff. No one's bothered in with the topics, calling with a topic suggestion. Have they? Have we got one or two, maybe? This is the thing we've thrown out. It was Pip said one way you can improve the show is to get people to come up with their own topics. I think that's asking too much and could only end in disaster and tears. But if you think you've got a topic that isn't hanging, immigration, cannabis, congestion charge, then give us a call. We'll try it. 0870 9090 973. You can text in as well. I've got a stack load of texts I need to get through. 0771 776 0973. And if you want to email, it's Iain, IAIN, at lbc.co.uk. Iain, improve your show by having one night when it's Triple M for the whole 3 hours from Mark in the Chavvy Barnet. That ain't happening. 4:43.
Iain Lee. The 3-hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Iain, you can improve your show by banning all those losers who insult you from ever calling LBC again and take their voting rights away from Mark in the Chavvy Barnet. Iain, I know exactly what you need for the show, a Bahamian correspondent. Think about it, no one else has one, it's new, it's fresh and exciting. Iain, you could ban all the regular callers from the show and only have first-time callers to vamp it up a bit, says Violet from Hampstead. Well, we could do that. We may get no calls, so that's the thing. Tempting, Tempting people to call in for the first time is quite a tricky thing. Barry's in the Edmonton. Hello, Barry.
Hello, Ian, mate.
Hello, Barry, mate. You're the other diagnosis. All right, you're the other diagnosis murder expert.
Yeah, I am.
Barry, how many Van Dykes are in the show today? Six. Straight in there. Barry, where the hell are you, mate?
I'm in the pub, mate.
Good boy.
I'm in the pub having a drink for you.
Oh, bless you. Raise a glass for me, will you, Barry?
Yeah, I will. That's what I thought, right? I was going to phone out and say you could do your show, get it liven up a bit by getting a sexy female in, a sidekick. But someone said sidekick, so I thought...
A sexy female sidekick?
Yeah, every day, you know.
What, mind reading and stuff?
No, just, sidekick. There's a nice
what, to talk to ghosts and things?
No, not... What? I said a sexy.
A sexy?
Not a sidekick.
A female
sexy sidekick. Liven up the show. Or you could do the show drunk every day.
Yeah. Well, who would you recommend as a sexy female sidekick?
I don't know, you must know you must know too.
I don't know any psychics.
Right. Yeah, a few chavvy birds, isn't it?
I think we can actually hear inside Barry's head. That's the noise.
This is the barmaid saying...
Oh, God, it sounds like hell. This is why I don't drink. This is why I don't drink. We can actually hear what's going on inside Barry's head. Let's have a listen inside Barry's head now.
Right, what do you want to hear? Bugger all going on inside it. I'm in the pub and all the barmaids said they're coming on today and be your sidekick.
Okay, Barry, put one of the barmaids on as a sidekick. Let's see what
wait there.
I'm so gonna regret this.
Here's Brenda. Right, Brenda, you got to talk to him. Go on, put it in your ear. Quick.
Let's just hover over those dump buttons.
You could do an episode of The Lamb every day on your show.
Is that the pub you work in, is it, Brenda?
That was Brenda. She said, that's the Lamb called,
yes,
that's the pub we're in.
That's the pub you're in. All right, listen, Barry, we're going to let you go, Barry.
All right, mate, I'll have a drink for you,
God bless you.
All right, Ian,
take care, bye-bye.
What about next week on this other thing we're doing?
And then he disappears. That's terrifying. That's why I don't drink. It's a party, that. That's scary, wasn't it? Oh, Brenda! 08709090973. Mark and Croydon, yes, it is. Jason is in the Rains Park. Hello, Jason.
Hello, Ian. Have I just stepped into an alternative universe?
I think you may have done, and it's one that I'd like to leave as soon as possible.
Please, it was like a black hole of Calcutta.
Yeah? What? You're not Welsh?
I know, but I just thought I'd do an accent. Everybody should have to do an accent today when they come on.
Now, now, maybe there's an idea there. I've got a terrible feeling we might get some incredibly offensive ones.
Oh, no, but you can cut them off. You've got the time, really.
All right, well, let's do that up until 5 o'clock. For the rest of the calls, we get up until 5 at the very least. I want an accent, okay? If you're calling in now, do an accent. Good idea, Jason. That might work.
And something else, another topic.
Yeah?
The best cocktail concoctions ever, and where and when you drank them.
Why is this why are my listeners boozers? What's going on?
Well, I'll tell you what then, Ian.
Yeah?
If you was a sweetie, you'd be a gobstopper.
Sorry? Are you flirting with me, Jason?
I am, actually. I'm taking my hormone replacement therapy stuff.
Yes. What's the best cocktail concoction you've ever had, Jason, and where was it?
It was at a barbecue.
Yeah.
It was in the Maldives.
Yeah.
And it was a B-52.
And what's in a B-52?
It's Bailey's.
Yeah.
Tia Maria and Cointreau. And it splits. 3 different colours.
Wow.
And it's really nice.
It's not grabbed me as a topic, Jason.
No, but if you said it in an accent...
Oh, okay. Well, in an accent, what's your best cocktail and where did you have it?
Well, my best accent, you see, it was a cocktail. And I had it in the Maldives. And it was a B-52, you see. And
everyone's drunk. Everyone is steaming drunk listening to this show. What is the point of me even trying to improve it when everyone's off their faces?
I'm sober. I'm driving home.
Oh, Jason, thank you very much. And then how come he couldn't string a sentence together? I did not realise everyone was drunk listening to the show. I would have made less of an effort if I'd known that. 08709090973. Are you steaming drunk listening to the... We were going to have a drunk special over Christmas. Maybe we don't need to. Maybe every show is a drunk show. Okay, for the next 10 minutes, if you're calling in, you've got to do an accent. That could backfire horribly in our faces, as we all get taken off the air. Dear me. Ian, what you need on the show is some more estate boy talent. That Ivan sounds good. You can have games like How Handsome is Ivan? Oh man, Ian, I'm a fireman in Edmonton, and I sometimes go into the Lamb. It's an interesting pub. I've cleaned that up. Sounds like Barry feels at home there. Glenn of the barking. Thank you, Agent Chris. Ian, how about adding a few... I can do this one. How about adding a few sound effects? For example, when a Scottish person calls in, you could play bagpipe sounds. We haven't got bagpipe sounds, but I can do sound effects. Oh, that's not very nice, actually, is it? I don't think we'll do that. It's not 1982 on Radio 1. What can we do to improve the show? 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number. You can text in as well on 0771 776 0973. Oh, and in the next hour, I want to know... When you know when you were young and stuff, did you have places that you would go and hang out, like dens? I guess I'd call it a den. Agent Chris called it a hangout. I don't know if there's a difference of opinion there. What was it? Mine was just in some bushes. We'd go and hang out in some bushes. Nothing seedy, but it was like a little. Don't know. We'll talk about it in the next hour. 0870 90 90 973.
Iain Lee, the 3-hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee afternoon wireless show.
Dear Ian, please get Barry in the Watford on more. He's a legend. Maybe ask him to come in and help you one day. It's an idea, I suppose. But the thing is, you don't really want to meet the people who call in because, A, a lot of them are mental. B, it turns out some of them are actually quite hideously ugly. I've discovered that. And so it kind of ruins the mystique a bit if I get to meet people, so maybe not. Paul's on the M25. Hello, Paul.
Hiya.
Hello, mate. What can I do for you?
I thought I'd come up with a topic that might be of interest.
Could you do it in an accent, Paul?
I can't do an accent.
Yeah, that's the thing, you see. Have a go. What? You must have to do one accent.
All right, then, let's have a little in.
Can you do an American accent? Like you're from the United States of America.
Well, I'll give it a go.
Okay, do your topic in an American accent.
Well, I just wondered whether anybody had any really crap Christmas presents.
What? It's not been Christmas yet, Paul.
Or had in the past.
Do it in an American accent.
That was.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, keep it going. What Christmas presents you had in the past, Paul?
I've had some jumpers from my nan. She used to knit them.
Oh, man, I had jumpers from my nan as well, but I did wear them, and then she died, and I felt really guilty about it.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
The sleeves are always too long, and the neck too small.
The neck's too small. And every year, I always get a pair of slippers from my mum, but I quite like wearing slippers, so I'm looking forward to getting some slippers this year from my mum.
Well, that's good, because I normally get about 2 or 3 pairs.
Man, 3 pairs of slippers is... This accent thing is hard work, actually, isn't it? I don't know how do the Americans do it? They talk like that all the time.
I don't know.
So, you want to talk about rubbish Christmas presents? Surely that's the topic for the week after Christmas.
Well, you can have it on the lead up to Christmas, because, you know...
Thing is, I don't remember the rubbish Christmas presents I got, because I kind of dumped them from my mind, and dumped them from my car as I drove back home.
That's true, yeah.
Paul, it's a good one. Maybe we'll do that the week after Christmas if we haven't got anything else that we can think of. Derek, we're asking today, how can we improve the show? Because I feel it's been a little bit flabby. A little bit flabby this week. And I don't want that. I don't want to sink into that easy... We could do a show every day that will be adequate. It would be adequate. It's easy to do. Easy. Anyone can do it. Anyone can do an adequate show. Just look at Chris Miles. He can do an adequate show. On a good day. I was in Nottingham the other week, and sometimes you get people come up to you and they say nice things. Sometimes you get people and you know they're spoiling for a fight. You know they want, a little bit of argy-bargy. And this guy's going, all right, Ian. I was like, all right, man, how's it going? What do you feel about Chris Moyles slagging you off on his show then? What do you think about that? I said, I don't know, I don't listen to him. And it deflated his argument. He was obviously expecting me to go, oh, well, whatever. He said, oh, all right. I just went, all right, nice to meet you, see you later. And he turned away deflated. And he was really gunning for he wanted an argument with me and a fight, and he didn't get it. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, ways we can improve the show. 0870 9090 973 is number to call on that. And when you were young, did you have a hangout? Was it as sad There's a hole in some bushes, which is where me and my mates used to go. Me and my mate Kevin Trotman would go and hide out, just hang out in the hole in the bushes, and pretend it was our den, until one day we got kicked out by some much harder kids, who had a moped. One of them had a moped, man. They kicked us out of there. And there's an opposite, in fact, very near where I live, there's a bench that the kids have marked the Bench Pub, and they go there and binge drink. I love it. I love young people. 0870 90 90 973. It's time for the news.
London's LBC 97.3.
0870 90 90 973. The 3-hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
My name is Julia and I'm calling from Chiswick. I'm extremely incensed with Iain Lee to the point where this evening I had to take a Valium to calm myself down. I find it horrible and extremely irresponsible of that man to be so ageist, so rude. I can't find the words to say how angry I am, and I have never heard such drivel from him. And I just wish they'd get rid of him, because he's rubbish.
Yeah, you love it. Iain, I was checking out the LBC website, and I was very disappointed re your looks. You sound so hot. No, that's not true. Well, no, I don't even sound hot, though, so you're mistaken there. Iain, you can improve the show by doing a celeb phone call to proper celebrities like Quincy, Dick Van Dyke, or The Hoff. That's a good idea. Can we give Quincy a call? Oh, no, we haven't got his number! So there you go. Iain, you could look at the funny side of the day's news. No, well, you couldn't. We're trying to improve the show. I feel it's got a bit fat, a bit flaccid, a little bit uninspirational this week. What the hell am I doing wrong, London? For God's sakes, we need your help. 0870 90 90 973. Also, I want to know, when you were young, where did you used to hang out? Nowadays, the kids, seem to hang out by the Spa, Happy Shopper, or around Tesco's. That's where they hang out, that's fine. In my day, we used to hang out in a hole in some bushes next to a church, and it was our den. As I was saying before the break, there's a brilliant bench just down the road from me, where every Friday night it's filled with about a dozen terrifying kids, all drinking, like, Alco Pops and binge drinking. They're binge drinking Alco Pops. And they've written on it, or burnt on it, in fact, with a lighter, The Bench Pub. I think that's kind of cool. They've got a bench pub. Where did you hang out? And where do you hang out now? I guess a lot of older people hang out in pubs and places like that. But I don't know. Where do you go and hang out? 0870 90 90 973. Andy is on the M25.
Hello there, mate.
Hello, mate. What can I do for you?
Right. There's something really bothering me earlier.
Okay, go on. What is it?
We were driving down the A1M earlier from Hertfordshire.
Yes, I know. I know that road well.
Good.
Why weren't... Good. What, as Clive would say, why aren't you on the M1?
Why?
Why?
Because I was working in Stevenage.
Oh, okay.
Right.
You still get the M1, though.
What was the big black thing in the sky?
Sorry?
There was a very large, funny-shaped black thing in the sky. It couldn't have been a hot air balloon, because it weren't round.
It weren't round, and as we know, hot air balloons are round. Could you describe the shape of this funny-shaped big black thing that was in the sky, Andy?
Well, I can't really, mate. That's why I'm ringing you.
You can't describe its shape?
It wasn't any kind of shape. It was just like a big black...
It was shapeless.
It was shapeless, you're right.
No, that's genuinely terrifying. And what time... Okay, right, so tell me exactly where you saw this, Andy. Don't say the sky.
Well, I was coming from Stevenage to go onto the M25, so it was in between there, in between Junction 7 and the M25.
Okay, and what time of day did you see this?
It would have been about 1 o'clock.
And how scared were you, Andy?
Well, to tell you the truth, mate, it did bother us a bit. There were two of us in the van, but we're all right now.
You've kind of, and you've checked. You've not lost any time. You didn't black out. One of you didn't wet yourself. You didn't wet yourself, Andy. Did you wet yourself?
No.
Did your mate wet himself?
No, he's dry as well. We're both dry.
Okay, you've checked that, have you?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Someone out there must know what it was.
Someone must do, unless... Okay, Andy, listen, it's out there. Wow. Genuinely terrifying. A shapeless, large black object. How can it be shapeless? Well, I'll ponder that a second. Hang on. A large, shapeless black object in the sky at about 1 o'clock today. Any ideas, London? Are we under attack? Are we? That'd be good, wouldn't it? It'd be a nice bit. It'd be if aliens attacked, wouldn't it? Because it would bring... What it would do, it would bring the whole world together. If the alien... This is the only thing that will bring everyone together and create peace and love on the world, is if we got attacked by aliens. Because everyone would be in the same boat, unless they sided with the Chinese, which is a possibility. Although, I don't know. And also, they have much better weapons than us, so we wouldn't stand a chance. Michael's in the area. Hello, Michael.
Hello, Mr. Lee.
Hello, Mr. Michael.
All right, sir.
Hello.
I know how you can bring some real class and professionalism to your show.
Oh, well, will that improve the show?
Well, of course it will.
So one of the things lacking from the show is class and professionalism.
Absolutely.
I will agree with that 100%. Okay, how can we bring those strange foreign objects into this studio, Michael?
Bring Clive Ball onto your show one day would be fantastic.
Oh, man. Why do you think it'll be good, Michael?
Well, that would be excellent. Just you and Clive Ball could sort of like, you know those celebrity death matches they have on the TV? You could have that on radio.
Yeah, well, the thing is, the problem is, me and Clive Ball are now the best of friends.
I don't believe that, Ian.
What? Oh, do you think do you think we've been told to say that by the management?
I think so, yeah.
Really?
Have you ever bought Clive Ball a pint?
I've never bought Clive Bull a pint. I'm thinking maybe I should get Clive a Christmas present this year, though.
I think you should.
What should I get Clive Bull as a Christmas present?
I really don't know, actually.
Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it? Do you know what? I would love to do a show with Clive Bull. I don't think it would work, though. I don't think it would be that kind of interesting. Because, to be honest, and please don't tell him this, I'm a little bit in awe of him.
I'm sure.
He's the best at doing this kind of thing. So, I don't think it's a good idea, Michael. Should I get Clive Bull a Christmas present? I suppose I should do. Could be a bit weird, though. What should I get him? You're going to go hard, Mick? Well, no, you should get Bob a Christmas present, Agent Chris. Yeah, I know. He doesn't exist, you're right, they're the same person. Ian, we saw the UFO in Leighton too, says Halo. It was a cloud, says Jeff from the Walthamstow. Ian, this is Reza. Don't worry about the criticism of your show. James O'Brien is much worse. I'm going to crush him in that race. What shall I get Clive Ball as a Christmas present? I don't want to spend more than £7. 0870 90 90 973. You can text in your suggestions. 0771 776 0973. The black object was a cloud, was it? Or was it more mysterious than that? It's 5:14.
The 3-hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Hey, you, now next week with Nick Ferrari at breakfast, weekdays from 7 o'clock, you have the chance to win a year's free entertainment from Sky, including a Sky Plus box, plus a choice of designers' watches, so you'll always know what the correct time is to watch your favourite programmes. I use the clock in the kitchen. Prove to Nick that you know what you want to watch, choose a category, and answer as many questions against the clock as you can. Watch exactly what you want to watch with London's LBC 97.3 and Sky. Ian, why not get Clive a Russian doll? He is so full of himself, he's just like, well, Mark, no. I don't want any presents that, got some hidden snidey meaning. I want to get him a nice Christmas present. Just say, I'm glad we're friends again, for the first time. Ian, get Clive the History of Chelsea. Spend more than £7, you tightwad. Ian, get Clive a mug for his 94, says Sandy. That's an idea. Ian, why don't you get Clive a curly chip maker from Christmas, says Matt in the Gillingham. I don't know. Ian's in the Hackney. Hello, Ian.
Oh, good evening, E.
Hello, mate. What can I do for you?
Two things, mate. I've got to say, you single-handedly lowered the tone of LBC.
Come on, hang on a second.
Congratulations to you, mate.
Bless you,
well
mate.
Done.
That has made my day. Good work. It got a little bit snobby, didn't it? It needs to be brought down a peg or two.
Yes, mate. Too stuffy.
Bless you.
And the second thing, mate, places to hang out.
Yeah?
The wall.
Oh, of course. Why did I even think of that? Of course, the wall. Where was this wall, Ian?
Hackney.
And do you do this now, when you were a kid?
Well, when I was a kid, I'll tell you I'll give it up now, yeah, because it's a bit, sad if people see you hanging on the wall. Yeah, we just used to go down the wall, because there's loads of things you can do.
Yeah.
The wall.
And wait, so if you said to your mates, right, I'll meet you down the wall, they'd know exactly where you were going to be?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
and literally, it was sort of 200 yards down the road from my house, so I could sort of peek out the door and see if anyone was at the wall.
Oh, man, I love it. And so what did you do at the wall, then? Tell me some of the stuff you got up to at the wall.
There's loads of things you can do at the wall. You can sit on the wall.
He said sit. He said sit.
You can lie on the wall.
Yeah.
You can lean against the wall.
Yeah.
You can sit down by the wall. You can talk on the wall. You can be quiet on the wall. You can sing on the wall. The options are endless.
Ian, I'm going to ask you a question, personal question.
Go on.
Was there any snogging going on at the wall?
Yeah.
Good
there
boy.
were girls at the wall and all. Actually, I didn't mention that because I thought it was a clean show. You know, kids are not in bed yet. 5:20. I was keeping it cleaner. You know what I mean?
The kids should be in bed by 20 past flipping. It's a Friday. Let them stay up till 6. God damn it!
I'm just going to pick mine up now, so you might hear screaming in a minute.
Oh man, alive! Ian, listen. Thanks for kicking that one off. Of course, the wall. What a great place to hang out. The wall. Ian, you mingy. That's not a word I should have said on the radio, is it? Stingy, I believe, is what he means. Get your new friend and you are only spending £7 or less with the money you probably earn. Why not get Clive a Phil Collins wig? Gideon, that's not very nice. Tracy's in the Chelmsford. Hello, Tracy.
Good evening, Ian.
Good evening, Tracy.
How are we?
I'm very well. How are we?
I'm very good, thank you. Now I'm off the M25.
Thank God for that.
I was just phoning up about where I used to hang out when I was a kid.
Was it the wall?
No, it wasn't, no.
Okay.
Nothing as boring as that.
No.
No, you know you mentioned you used to, like, hang out in bushes and stuff like that.
Well, there used to be a hole in the bush that we'd go and hide out in, yeah.
Yeah, well, what we did, we had this little, down the back of our estate, we had, like, these big alleyways, and there was loads of green spots there, and we used to build, like, little camps and that.
Oh, man, yeah, come on.
And we used to put mattresses and all sorts in there. It was quite good.
You put mattresses in there?
Yeah, make it nice and comfortable, yeah.
Ooh, where did you get mattresses? Not from your house, just old rubbish ones you found.
Yeah, you could say that, yeah.
Okay, I did.
And also, the other thing was, as we got a little bit older, my boyfriend used to live next door to me, and his dad built a great big garage-sized shed.
Yeah.
And all our gang used to hang out there.
Was it a garage or was it a shed?
No, it was a garage-sized shed. He built it from scratch.
So was it a garage or was it a shed?
No, it was a shed.
But there were no cars in it?
No, it was the size of a garage.
It was the size of a garage, but it was actually a shed.
Yeah, it was proper kitted out, had everything in it, like television, radio, heater when it was really cold.
See, now that's
little
proper
pool
busy.
table.
Oh, man, this is like...
We used to club together all our few pence, because we never used to get a lot of pocket money, and we used to walk down to the off-licence and get a big bottle of cider.
Oh, good girl. Unless, obviously, young people shouldn't drink, but they all do, so it don't matter. We did that. And so, it kind of sounds like a boozy why don't you club.
No, it wasn't really. We weren't real boozers, to be fair. I mean, maybe once in a while.
Bit of cider, bit of puking up every now and then.
No, never. There was never that money. We was quite a big gang, so if you had one big bottle of cider, it didn't really go very far.
Yeah, just you had a little slug and that was it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it makes you feel big, doesn't it, you know?
Yeah. Tracy, listen, thank you very much for that. 08709090973. What? That sounds like a kind of cool place to hang out. A garage-sized shed. I'm glad we cleared that up. It's getting a little bit confusing there. Did you? I guess if it's someone's back garden, it's going to be kind of on you left to your own devices. Where we used to hang out, me and Kevin and a couple of other people, in this hole in the bushes, it got taken over by some slightly older kids who came and they didn't beat us up, but it got a bit nasty, so we had to vacate the den that we had. How did you lose your hangout place? And are there any adults that still have a hangout? 08709090973. Ian, there was a giant mirror suspended over Stevenage today, and the big black shapeless object was a reflection of the road, says David in the Croydon. The black object was a helicopter towing a flag, says Gareth on the M20. We're not sure what this mysterious, shapeless black object was. Very strange. Ian, get Clive one brown shoe. That's an idea, Greg the Kiwi. Ian, we used to hang out at the hut over the park. Man, who didn't have a bit of park life? I'm not sure what that means. Does it mean something? I think it might mean something. Carol's on the M25. Hello, Carol.
Hiya, Ian. How are you doing?
I'm all right. I'm looking forward to the weekend.
Yeah, me too.
Are you doing anything exciting this weekend, Carol?
Well, I've been working up in London for Xerox, and I live in Brighton, so looking forward to getting down by the sea.
Can I come and hang out with you this weekend, any chance?
Of course you can, yeah.
I'm there, man, definitely there. Carol, what can I do for you?
Sorry?
What can I do for you?
Well, I was just going to suggest that maybe you could have like an agony aunt section where people phone in with a problem and then 3 other listeners call in with alternative solutions.
Oh, I know, I kind of like that. What kind of problems do you think we could deal with?
Oh, sexual, relationship, work,
I like a good bit of
money,
sexual.
all sorts of things. Everyone's got problems.
The thing of that now, it's a good idea, but I think the LBC bosses are onto that, because Anna Rayburn's joining again in the new year, so she's going to be doing all the sexy stuff.
Okay.
And she's like proper trained expert and stuff, whereas me and the listeners, you know what I mean? Carol, it's an excellent idea.
I think the listeners are experts, sir. That's the difference. Not just having a professional, but the listeners. A really wide range of responses.
I think the listeners are scary mentals. A lot of them. Carol, it's a good idea. And if Anna Rayburn wasn't joining us in a month or so, then I would be up for that. But all right, geez, it's Mark the drummer here. Mark may be the drummer in my band, but I need to get a tape from him. But I think he could be, because I haven't got anyone else. We used to hang out around the parade in Dedworth, Windsor. There was a wall there, and we used to make ninja stars and throw them at the fence. Great times. More of the calls after this.
The 3-hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
I'm not convinced by this Alex who keeps emailing in. Iain, how about you let Agent Chris take over for an hour? I'm sure he has some great ideas to talk about. That's a strange enough suggestion as it is. He's a man of very, very few words. But then it continues, he rocks beyond belief. Do you know who this Alex is? Rocks beyond belief. I find that a little bit creepy. 0870 90 90 973. What are your calls, texts and emails after the news?
London's LBC 97.3.
0870 90 90 973. The 3-hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Give me 1 second, I'm just phoning someone up. 95. Some guys... Iain, can you put me out of my misery and tell me your show goes out live and not pre-recorded? From Ricky in the Hackney. We'll give him a call and let him know. Let's ring in. Shh. Hopefully he'll answer. Have I got the right number? Have I done that right? Yeah. Why do you think it goes out? Oh, he's put it on voicemail. He still won't know the show's live or pre-recorded. Oh, Ricky, you fool. Let me quickly leave a message, sorry. Okay. Hello? Hello? Oh, the woman's saying he's not available, but there was a long pause. Hang on, sorry. Hello, Ricky, this is Iain Lee on LBC 973. Yes, the show is pre-recorded, I'm afraid. Sorry about that. Thanks, bye-bye. Well, that's that sorted out. Oh, man, how can we improve the show? Where did you hang out when you were a kid? And what can I get Clive for Christmas? And what was this big, mysterious, shapeless, dark object in the sky earlier on in the day? Graham's on the M25. Hello, Graham.
Hello. Yeah, I'm still on the M25, of course. Yeah, I think it's a flag. It's a flag, I think, that's sort of supported by something. It's to do with the Air Museum round that way, where the A1M joins the M25 round that way.
Is it always there, Graham?
I've been going up to Barnet every day, and I've been seeing it a couple of times last week.
Right.
It's like a dark blue sort of... It does look weird, because the trouble is, it's quite off-putting when you're driving. Because you look at it, what the places is that?
Crash!
Yeah!
Yeah, smack! Have some of that!
Yeah, I'm thinking, great!
So it's nothing...
Area 51!
It's nothing mysterious, we're not under attack from the alien invasion, it's a flag advertising some rubbish museum.
Well, the Air Museum, yeah.
Nice
and
one.
let's talk about where we used to hang out when we were kids.
Where did you used to hang out?
The bridge.
Oh,
over the ditch.
These names are brilliant. The wall, the bridge over the ditch.
Yeah, I mean, what could you do? You could suspend a lump of rope off there and do your Tarzan bit over the ditch.
Oh, no, I was always, there was a place near us where we could do that. And I was always scared I was going to come a cropper and just, I'd fall off and do my back in, so I never really did the rope swinging thing.
Yeah, broke his wrist once when he did it, of course. He just fell off and went down like a stone.
Fat kid, was he?
Yeah.
Nice one.
The ditch, of course, is only about sort of 4 inches deep, you see, so it's a typical ditch, you know.
Still. So you'd hang out, you'd swing. What else would you do at the bridge, Graham?
Oh, you'd lean.
Yeah.
There's always leaning.
Leaning.
Sort of, yeah. You just sort of... we couldn't afford things like cider, even though when I was a boy it was only about 25 pence a bottle. But because something happened to cider, they put tax on it, and then suddenly it became unaffordable.
It became unaffordable to the young kids, and I don't think that's fair.
No.
Well, it should be the right of every child in this country to drink cider.
Yes.
But tax and the law mean it's almost impossible these days, Graham. Thank you very much for the call. We're asking where you used to hang out. They got brilliant names. Our place was just called The Den. It was just called The Den. It was a hole in a bush, which we'd go and just sort of crouch in this hole. We'd try and start fires. Remember trying to start fires by rubbing sticks together? It was always a big thing. You'd try and start a fire by rubbing a stick together. Oh, no, we never got matches. Never got matches, Helen. No. What we did have... Oh, no, rubbing sticks and with a magnifying glass. We had a magnifying glass. We'd try and start a fire with that. And when that didn't work, this is really bad, we'd blow up ants. You never do that with a magnifying. It's bad. It's only ants, though. Do you know what I mean? You make an ant pop. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Ian, how about getting Clive a coffee maker? Ian, it's Chris from the Canvey. Why not steal something of Clive's, wrap it up, and when he says he's lost this thing, you can give it back to him at Christmas. I'm not going to steal. We're genuinely friends now. This isn't some, it's not as if we had a meeting with the boss and he said, right, you two, you've got to be friends. Oh, I don't want to be friends. Oh, I don't want to be. We're genuinely friends now. I've got a lot of respect for him. He is the governor at doing this kind of show. Peter is in the Brentwood. Hello, Peter.
Hello, sir.
Hello, Governor. What can I do for you?
I'd like to talk about the wall. We used to hang around one in Barkingside when we was younger.
And was it called the wall?
It was the wall, and we all hung out there, well, most of our teenage lives.
I love it. I love it.
Excellent. Plenty of cider, lager. Cold didn't bother us, because we was all mods at the time with Parkers on, so...
I saw the thick Parker. When was this then? Late 60s, early 70s?
Oh, no. It was from around sort of the... late 70s, early 80s onwards.
You sound older than that, Peter. Come on.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure. So, were there any girls? Because I know that the place we used to hang out, there weren't no girls. It was just a couple of boys. Did you have girls at the wall, Peter?
We was quite a big group, yes. There was girls, boys, the lot. We was all there.
Girls, boys, the lot?
The lot.
Wow.
Yes, we had your gays, the lot. Everybody.
Wow, gays hung out by the wall as well?
Didn't discriminate, sir.
No, sir, the wall showed no discrimination. It turned its back on none.
None.
Excellent. That's
absolutely none.
That's the beauty of these. And what did you get up to around the wall, Peter? Apart from drinking, we've worked out that you're a bit of a boozer. What else did you do?
Time we'd aggravate the locals, I suppose, just by being there.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that as long as it don't get nasty.
I suppose the best thing that ever happened was when somebody tried to check their fuel level on a scooter with a cigarette lighter.
What?
Yeah.
Did it? Well, I'm guessing. Hang on, it blew up, did it?
Oh, yeah, it was good. It was good fun. It was good fun because it didn't belong to me, so...
Oh, nice. And did you graffiti the wall?
No, we didn't graffiti.
You respect it?
Because, we did, yeah, because that's where everybody met before we went out.
Love it, I love it.
And it was the place to go.
Were there any other, rival groups in your area that would come and sort of try and nick your wall?
There was a few, but in the end, everybody ended up together.
Oh, hey, so the wall is the great unifier.
It was.
Man alive. Peter, it sounds cool. And no, we're not talking about the rubbish Pink Floyd overrated album and film. We're talking about an actual wall that brought people together. No, oh, man. Carla's in the Corley Road?
Collier Road.
In where?
Collier Road.
Corgi Rose?
Collier Road, Romford.
Call your bluff? I don't got no idea.
Are you, Ian? You all right?
I'm all right, Carla. What can I do for you, my princess?
What it is,
yes.
You know that thing that someone see over the other side, like on the sky kind of thing?
Yes, the shapeless black object that terrified him and made him wet himself.
I'll tell you what, it really was and all. It was about 2 o'clock this afternoon. We were going over to Hainel, to the bank, and as we were going over the Hainel Hill, it was just... it was massive for the distance that it was at. It was really massive.
Was it shapeless?
No, it was like, it's like a triangle-y kind of shape. It had corners and all that kind of stuff.
Corners, yes.
And, like a triangle kind of shape.
Hang on, let me just, triangle, the triangle's the one with 3 sides, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but it was just, because we were driving, because there was trees on the left, so we couldn't really see it, properly. Yeah. And when we come back, about 2:10, it was gone.
And Carla, what do you suspect it was?
I don't know. What do you suspect it was?
I don't know. I didn't see it. I've only got the word of a mad woman.
And the madman earlier, too.
Yes, that's what I meant. So,
just if the listeners know what it was, that kind of area, Hainel, Barkingside area kind of thing.
Yeah, someone called in saying it was a flag for a rubbish museum. Would that...
No, that was too big to be that. It was quite big. It was just weird.
What's the biggest flag you could have?
The biggest flag, the Portuguese flag.
The Portuguese is the biggest flag, is it?
Yeah.
How big is that?
As is a normal flag. It's the same size as a normal flag, Ian. It's only because I'm Portuguese that I'm saying the biggest flag.
Oh, I see. Well, then I'm having the Union Jack.
Well, I go for that, too.
Yeah, I got that.
I'm both.
Let's get rid of all flags, Carla. Let's just have a wall.
A wall, yeah, that's it. That will do.
There
would be no arguments about that, would there? No one would argue over flags.
No arguments, apart from the Germans might get upset that we put another wall up after they put that one down, eh, Carla?
They'll come and knock it down anyway.
Yeah, they'll knock it down. They don't know a good thing when they got it, do they, eh? What? She was nice. I like Carla. I want to hang out with Carla this weekend. 08709090973. Where did you used to hang out? We're getting a lot of walls. A lot of people used to hang out at Walls. Do you remember Walls Ice Cream? Do you see the 3 kids on the picture of Walls Ice Cream? Do you remember them? They were dressed up as though they were, young Robin Hoods or something. Don't know why that's popped into my head, 'cause we're talking about walls, but we're not talking about walls ice cream. It's going to be a weird last hour and 15 minutes, that much I can tell you. Where did you used to hang out? How can we improve the show? And what was that shapeless black object above the sky? Was it a flag for a rubbish museum? Or was it too big to be a flag? I don't know. It's 5:43.
Iain Lee.
The 3-hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Let's do some of these emails. Dorona says, Iain, your American accent is horrible. What? I genuinely thought it was brilliant. And your name is spelled weird, too. You're still a sex god, though. Man, imagine being an actual god of... like a real god of sex. The power. Guten Abend, Iain. Oh, this is from Gary in Germany, the German correspondent. Sir, he's being very polite here. I suspect he's after something. Sir, a couple of ideas to improve the show. How about some games of bingo or a nice meat raffle? I hope this helps. By the way, you look really cool today. I like your trainers, stroke shoes, stroke shirt. Here we go. Could we please have Triple M today, please? No, not doing it today. Rubbish. We may never do it again. Rubbish last week. Absolute rubbish. Sorry, you've ruined it for yourselves, London, by just being rubbish. So we're definitely not doing it this week, and we're having a meeting, Chris and myself. To discuss whether it's ever coming back. I doubt it. Iain, as a kid, I used to play in a concrete bunker on waste ground. Very handy for doctors and nurses. From Colin in Dagenham. Steve's in the Kentish town. Hello, Steve.
Hello.
Steve.
Hello, mate.
Hello, Steve.
We used to love playing on the bomb sites.
Now, whereabouts?
In South London.
Nice.
Around Clapham sort of way.
Are there any bomb sites left? Because there were bomb sites when I grew up, but I think they've all been built on.
I think they have.
Shame.
Our favourite bomb site's now Park.
Ah, man, damn those bomb sites turning into parks, for God's sakes.
No, we don't. All we want is somewhere where the kids can light a fire. There's nothing better than poking a fire with a long stick.
Yeah, do you know what? That's reminded me, actually. When I was about 15, 16, I started working at B-Jams, and I got in with some kids who are a lot cooler than me. Not the kids, they were a couple of years older. They were like 17, 18. And one night, I got to go and hang out with them in Burnham Beaches, in these woods. And they started a fire, man, and there was cider, and there was Thunderbird, and there was a fire, and one of them had a guitar, and there was a harmonica. And I remember there was a Polish guy who could do an amazingly good Scottish accent. And we were all, like, really drunk. I was 15, I was really drunk. We were all going, do your Scottish accent, man! And it was brilliant. But there is something, obviously kids don't start fires, etc. There's something very satisfying about starting a fire, isn't there?
Oh, it's got to be done.
So who else would hang out with you, Steve?
Well, just a few schoolmates. We always used to start the fires. We used to, remember on the old roadworks, we used to get the lanterns.
Oh, the ever-lighting lanterns?
Yeah, no, not the electric ones, the really old ones, like the paraffin ones.
Oh, man,
that's how we used to start our fires.
You're older than me, Steve. Mate, listen, thank you for that.
Only a little bit.
Well, yeah, you remember the old day when lanterns were lit by fire. Iain, I grew up by the coast. We hung out at the cave. Oh, man, having a cave as a hangout. It doesn't get much better than that. Mark's in the Romford. Hello, Mark.
Hello, Iain, how are you?
Yeah, all right. What can I do for you, Mark?
We had the pipe, which is a big sewer pipe, basically, running through a park.
Yeah.
About 15 feet wide, I suppose.
Did it actually go underground?
The way the landscape went, a bit of it was overground, so we used to have that bit. So when it rained, we could sit underneath, and when it didn't rain, we could ride our boats over the top.
Did it not stink?
No, not really.
Oh,
not that I can remember, anyway.
Yeah. And so what? It was called the pipe, was it?
The pipe. That's right. Yeah.
I love it. These terms are just fantastic. So you can speak to a mate and say, right, I'll meet you down the pipe in 20 minutes.
That's it.
And you'd be there. Were any girls allowed, Mark?
Oh, definitely not. No,
Right.
It was just the boys on their bikes with bags of chips, basically.
Yeah. Who wants to play war? No girls allowed. That's the logic there. And is the do you know if the pipe is still there, Mark?
Well, funny enough, we just drove past it a few minutes ago.
Oh, boy.
But it's actually gone. They've landscaped it to put dirt over the top of it so that nobody can try to ride their bikes over it anymore.
Shameful.
It was dangerous, yeah.
Mark, it's political correctness, etc., etc. Iain, please play Triple M, otherwise I will get a number 94 and throw it in your face. No, we're not doing it. Iain, the black thing was an umbrella that was blown away by the wind, so David really is crazy. I should know I'm his son, and I'm scared. Says turning the coin. Have we spoken to Steve on the M25? Steve on the M25?
Hi, Iain.
We haven't spoken, have we?
Not yet, no. I'm on the M1 now, I've moved.
Oh, he's on the M1? Okay, well, hang on, stay there, I'll come back to you, let's do this properly.
Yes.
Let's go to Steve on the M1. Hello, Steve.
Hello, Iain, how are you?
I'm fine, what can I do for you, mate?
hangouts.
Yeah.
We had 2.
Oh,
The
that's
pier.
that's greedy having 2 hangouts.
Well, I'm a big boy.
Okay.
The pier.
Yeah.
I live on the Isle of Man, and they had
So it was
big pier.
It was genuinely a pier.
It was a real pier, yeah, and it's still there.
Man, I'm so envious. Okay, so you hang out on the pier, and who would go and hang out? How old were you when you were hanging out on the pier?
Hanging out on the pier, probably sort of 10, 11, 12,
Nice.
about 14, 15.
Nice, and then you got too old for the pier, of course.
Then you get too old, and then you go to the shelter.
So the shelter was the step up.
Yeah.
I'm guessing there was early sexual fumblings in the shelter. Would I be correct?
Possibly.
Yeah, good boy. Don't be shy of that. That's what it's all about.
Well, I know no one who knows we can hear it, so
No.
all right.
So a classy place. You take a bird back to the shelter and try and get the snogs in.
Something like that, yeah.
You've gone all coy on me. Don't go coy. Oh, bless you, Steve. Listen, thank you very much for that. Iain, train stood since 5:25 at Waterloo, not moving. No idea why. They've said nothing. What a crap service. The train is packed too. Why are they? It's interesting to know these things, but I ain't gonna do nothing. Do you know what I mean? Listen, give us a call. We're asking for ways we can improve the show, because I feel this week, week 9, it's got a bit fat, a bit lazy. We're kind of like Elvis, before he got cool again. We're like Elvis in about 66, 67, when he's still making, he's a bit chunky, he's making those rubbish films, he's just doing it for the money. Agent Chris is my Colonel Tom Parker. He's not a real colonel, he's not a real agent. How can we make the show better? And where did you used to hang out when you were young? Iain, normally, here we go, the show's already got better. Normally I love your show, but today, how dare you glorify the act of setting a fire? There are youngsters listening, please be responsible. Oh.
The 3-hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Oh, I've got these headphones too loud because I actually felt my ear vibrate. Seriously, that one just went then. The headphones were moving. Iain, do Triple X. What? Don't be a rubbish presenter, says Richard in the London. Matt says, Iain, why not give people some time to prepare for Triple M? Maybe a week or so, then give it another try. If it still doesn't pass muster, then dump it. It's just a thought, says Matt. I don't know. We're not doing it this week. We might do it next week. I don't know. Triple M is so popular because we don't have to listen to you for half an hour. Quality. Joe's in the Tulse Hill. Hello, Joe.
Okay, the new.
Oh, mate.
This is Jock.
Oh, good day to you, Jock. How are you doing?
I'm okay, thank you. How are you, Iain? I-A-I-N.
I'm fine, Jock. What can I do for ye?
Well, Iain, I've got a little topic that might be good for you to do once a week, for say half an hour at a time.
And it was funny. You're losing your accent a wee bit, Jock.
Should I talk in my normal accent, Iain?
It might be easier for everybody listening, Jock.
Okay, right, Iain.
Good boy, I love it.
I've got a topic for you to do perhaps once a week, say for half an hour, a bit like your Triple W thing.
Okay, thank you. I'm glad you've been paying attention. What is it?
Right. It's a joke half an hour.
Ooh.
Well, maybe a joke 15 minutes. 10 minutes? Well, what about if I kick it off with a joke? And if it goes down well, you might want to bring it in.
Oh, okay, well, listen, let's try it.
Okay.
You've heard this joke, have you, Agent Chris? You know, Joe, I've got to ask you. Let me get my hang on a minute. There's been a lot of trouble recently. Hang on, there's a checklist we've all been given. If anyone phones in with a joke, where is it? Where is it? Hang on a second. Someone got in trouble recently for letting a rude joke on the air, so I need to do this properly. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, I've got a checklist I'm going to ask you, Joe.
Yeah.
Does this joke? Where is it? Question 1. Does this joke mention any racial minorities?
Nope.
No. Okay, tick that. Joe. Question 2. Does this joke mention any disabilities?
Nope.
Okay. Right, that was fine. And question 3, is this joke in any way topical or satirical?
I don't know what that means.
We'll put that down as a no. Joe, give us the joke.
Okay, here we go. There's 3 dogs in the vet. A Cocker Spaniel, a mongrel, and a dachshund. The Cocker Spaniel says to the mongrel, what are you doing here? And the mongrel says, I chased the postman and bit him. I'm being put down. He said to the Cocker Spaniel, what are you doing here? And the Cocker Spaniel said, I chewed the legs on our mahogany table and I'm being put down. They turned to the dachshund and said, what are you doing here? And the dachshund said, my mistress is 6'2", blonde, and...
There we go. I think we'll stop it there. Joe, it's an interesting idea, but we're fine. Thanks very much. 0870 9090 973. Did you hear the punchline through there? You didn't get to hear that. Got to be so careful. He ticked all the boxes as well. He ticked all the right boxes. Jimmy, where did you used to hang out? How can we improve the show? We're not going to have a joke half hour. Chewing gum, it's a dying art. And it is an art form, my friends, in chewing the gum. I think I'm trying to start the campaign to bring chewing gum back. Oh, yeah, but it makes the streets really dirty and it's £100,000 a month. It don't make it that dirty. You've really got to study it to find out it's chewing gum. Agent Chris wants to ban it. I'll tell you why. Because he is a loser. What do you think? Do you actually chew gum anymore? 0870 9090 973. More of your calls after the latest news.
London's LBC 97.3. The 3-hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Call 0870 9090 973.
Was disgusting.
Hello, you. Mr. Miyagi died yesterday. Very sad, very sad. Thank you, Pasquale, for letting me know that. It's a very reliable source. I'm surprised that's what dominated the news. Have that. You know, Mr. Miyagi is wax on, wax off, my friends. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. How can we improve the show? Where did you used to hang out when you were a kid? Does anybody still chew chewing gum? And there's a difference as well between chewing gum... Oh, crikey, I smacked the mic there. I'm a Karate Kid mode there. That's better. There's a difference between chewing gum and bubble gum. Well, of course, because you can't make bubbles with chewing gum easily. But I recently started using chewing gum again. It's brilliant. I'm loving the chewing gum. Does anyone still use it? Agent Chris thinks it should be banned. He thinks it's disgusting, he thinks it's rude, and he thinks it's antisocial. It's not. It's just a nice way to chill out and, you know, chew on something. Kind of like it. 0870 9090 973. On the subject of hanging out, Steve is in the Romford. Hello, Steve.
Hello, Ian.
Good evening, sir. What can I do for you?
We used to hang out in underneath a railway bridge.
Oh, genius. Go on.
Yeah, near Romford.
Was it a disused railway bridge?
Oh, no, it was still being used.
It was live and active.
Oh, yeah, but we...
Good boy.
We were the same. We used to start a fire, and cooking marshmallows on an open fire that you started just seemed like the best thing in the world at the time.
At the time, doesn't it make you feel really... I know, obviously, we're not, you know, we'll get all these busybodies. Oh, you encourage the kids... I'm not encouraging kids to start fires, it's what they do. But it makes you feel grown up, doesn't it?
Yeah, but what we did wrong was thinking we could leave the fire and go and play football.
Uh-oh, what happened?
And by the time we came back, I remember walking past it and 2 fire engines and about 3 police cars.
Now, Steve, did you do what I suspect you would have done and gone up there and said, I'm terribly sorry, officers, that was us that did that? Or did you bomb it?
God, I legged it.
Good boy. Of course you are, because, you know, well, you don't want to get in trouble with the copper and the fire brigade. There's no nickname for firemen, is there? You've got coppers, old Bill, you know, some harsher ones as well, filth, whatever. But what do you call a fireman? Is there a nickname for a fireman? I don't think so. I like the old Bill. I think it's a good name. Dave is in the Tilbury. Hello, Dave.
How you doing?
Oh, yeah, all right. How you doing?
Lovely.
You all right?
Yeah, not bad at all, mate. Just hearing the stories about you wanting to keep your mouth full all the time.
So, yeah, thanks, too.
Very pleasant, very pleasant. Anyway, wanted to talk about the old submarine base, didn't you?
The what?
Hangout spot. We had a submarine base over in Tilbury when I used to live over there.
You used to hang out at a submarine base?
That's in it. Wouldn't you like to be able to say that?
Yeah, man, I would love to be able to say that. Tell me exactly what you could see and what you could do there.
Well, you couldn't really see much. It was just like a concrete structure.
Right.
You know, in the bank of the River Thames.
Yeah.
Where, you know, they're probably in the war they used to hide things, you know?
Yeah.
But it was interesting, but we got bored in a couple of years. When I was about 13, about 4 or 5 of us.
So you started hanging out at the nuclear power station or something, equally as cool.
Very good, very good. No, we actually went and bought a caravan. And what happened was, because we was hanging around doing silly things too often, we was getting a bit too extravagant.
Yeah.
I think we had to smash up the caravan because we was...
What?
It was leading to silly activities, if you know what I mean.
What do you mean? I think I do. But how old were you when you bought a caravan?
13.
What the hell? You were 13 and you bought a caravan, then had to smash it up leading to silly activities?
I think it was a very good deal. It was 25 quid.
Yeah, who did you...
between about 6 of us.
Oh, man, that's not bad going.
Not bad at all, eh? And even after we smashed the windows up, we still sold it for 20 quid.
Yeah, good boy, Dave. Good boy. Some people are strange. Some people are nice. Some people are strange. Mark is in the Hammersmith. Mark, are you nice or are you strange?
I am both.
Good boy. What can I do for you?
Ian. Can I just give you a quick tip about chewing gum?
Yeah?
I'm a big fan.
It's good, isn't it?
Oh, I spend all my money on chewing gum.
I haven't used chewing gum for ages, and I've just recently rediscovered it, and Agent Chris sneered at me when I came in the other day, chewing away.
People can look down at you, but I'll give you a tip.
Yeah, go on.
There's that sort of mentally chewing gum.
Oh, I don't like the one that blows your mind and your nostril.
Not very nice.
No.
However, mix it with a mint. Yeah. Delicious.
Really?
The double. Yeah.
So like the airwaves type thing.
Yeah.
You mix it with a mint and it works.
Yeah. Don't have it on its own.
Interesting.
Try the red or the black. Anyway,
I don't like those chewing gums, but thank you for the tip. I shall bear that in mind.
Pleasure. No, my point was, and you need to be open-minded. I think you should have some kind of quiz. I know you're going to perhaps be a bit down on the quiz.
Old-fashioned. Okay, why do you think we should?
I'll tell you why. Firstly, I know the O'Brien has a quiz.
Yeah.
Not very good, is it?
Yeah, I'm gonna destroy James O'Brien in a race. So I'm not really, I'm not really that.
Who the hell is James O'Brien?
Good question, James O'Brien. Yeah, okay. He has one. That's surely a reason not to have one.
Well, yeah, but Clive used to have a quiz many years ago.
Yeah. Then he got rid of it.
The rolling quiz.
Yeah.
But people still remember it.
Mark, okay, listen.
I think of it.
Kick the quiz off, Mark. I'm going to take it on board. It's a suggestion. Kick the quiz off, Mark. Put a question out there.
Okay, and then someone can answer it, and then set their own
question. It's a format.
Yeah.
Go on. You're listening to BBC Radio Brighton. It's time for the rolling quiz. Mark in the Hammersmith. Mark, what's your question for the rolling quiz?
Hello there. My question is, what colour is the milk of a hippo? I'll repeat that.
Please repeat that for us, Mark.
What colour is the milk of a hippo?
No, Mark, we can't obviously take your answer. Don't give it to Agent Chris off air. We're not that interested. But if you think you know the answer, bully for you. Do you know what I mean? People are phoning up now. I know what it is. I know the answer. Oh dear, 08709090973. Ian, why not give Clive a hoodie? Says Dave in the barn. It's an idea. I'm looking to... maybe I should get Clive a Christmas present. I think so. I don't know. I'm kind of tempted. Maybe it's... John on the M4, John. You got 10 seconds. What's the answer?
Pink.
Oh, dearie me. Oh, crikey, look at the time. I'm a little bit late. It's coming up now. It's 6:14.
The 3 hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Oh, I've just had a swig of cough medicine. That's got a kick to it. Come on, now. Is James O'Brien's telephone number. He has actually texted in to tell me to step away from the quiz. I was going to fly in the face of James O'Brien's wishes and suggestions. We just had a call from his lawyer, so we can't do a quiz. Oh, I can't do a quiz because Mrs. O'Brien will be upset and my moon face and I'm going to beat you in a race and I've got Linford Christie on my side and... Well, let's take it out on the running track, O'Brien. Let's see who's man enough to run faster than the other one around a five-a-side football pitch, shall we? Let's see who's the big guy then. Barry's in the Watford. Hello, Barry.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Barry. You right?
Very well. A bit chilly.
It's cold, isn't it? Are you outside or are you indoors?
I'm outside.
Yes.
I'm outside.
Barry, I don't know if you've heard the very sad news.
What's that?
Mr. Miyagi's died. Do you know Mr. Miyagi?
I don't know it. I don't know him.
From the karate... He's the teacher from the Karate Kid motion pictures.
Is he an Oriental fella?
Yes, he is. He teaches, if you don't know the film, it's irrelevant, but he's the very nice little man that teaches karate to the Karate Kid.
I don't know. You're wasting my time. I don't know what you're saying.
Sorry to waste your time, Barry. Apologies for that.
I've been out... No, I'm joking. I was being soppy.
Good boy.
Good. Now, I'm out buying a bit of booze for tonight. It's my wedding anniversary.
Oh, Barry, hang on a second. Hang on, we gotta... Hang on, I'm gonna play... I'm just gonna play some applause. There we go.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I've got my best man, Tony Way.
Tony Way's with you?
Tony Way is coming round tonight.
Yeah.
Lovely. We're going to have a lovely... Basically...
Is your wife going to be there?
Yes, she is.
Oh, dear, never mind.
Yes, you can't have everything. I want to watch the Jungle programme, but she wants, you know... She says she wants to party like it's 1955, which is where we... where we got married. Yes, it's our golden wedding anniversary.
50 years. But Barry, does it count 50 years? Because I know there was a period when she left you for someone else.
We don't mention that. It's skirted over.
Okay, skirt over it. My apologies.
Skirted over. I don't want to mention it. I'd rather mention the very, very, very happy day we had. You know, she had the marquee. I just wore a suit. She's a big lady.
So it's a bit weird, Barry. It's you, your best man, and Margaret.
Well, his wife, unfortunately, I don't want to say too much.
No.
She's gone.
Okay.
Well, she's a fella now, is the real truth. She's gone as a lady. She had, well, I don't know. She's
changed her mind about things.
She's changed her mind.
She's been realigned. Okay, that's fine.
She's realigned. She's had a realignment.
She's been realigned.
Well, yes.
Yeah. So what are you doing tonight then? You're gonna get a few beers in?
I tell you, Saint, we are gonna have the lot. Twiglets. We're gonna get quavers. I'm even going Marks and Spencer. They do a balsamic vinegar and salt. I'm going to have the lot.
What, the crisps?
The nibbles you would not believe. And basically, we are going to have a great time.
Oh, mate.
We're going to have a sweet cider. We're going to get off our nuts. We're going to be roaring. We'll have a nice kiss and a cuddle. And that'll be it.
Oh, Barry. Well, listen, mate, I hope you have a wonderful evening. Will you send my love to Margaret and to... Was it Tony Way?
Tony Way.
Send my love to both of them.
We're going to have a lovely time tonight. And God bless you all.
And bless you.
Bless all your listeners.
And bless everyone you know, Barry.
That's it.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night, Barry. And there he goes. Is he gone? Yeah, he's gone. No, but you're not gone. Sorry, I thought you'd gone, Barry.
Oh, I'm going. I was just listening to see what happens when I go.
I was...
Downhill is the answer.
Hey, Barry, normally we cut you off, but I thought I was going to let you put the phone down and walk off into the sunset.
That's it.
Okay, then.
Putting the phone down now.
Bye-bye, God bless.
Bye-bye.
God bless.
Bye-bye. That's it, going now.
Bye-bye.
Right, I'll have, a can of...
Oh, what a lovely way to start the weekend. 50 years. 50 years. Marie's in the Chislehurst. Hello, Marie.
Hi there, how are you?
I'm all the better for speaking to Barry and for speaking to you, Marie. What can I do for you?
You know, I don't normally speak to you because, you know, I've got my boyfriends at LBC, like old Nick, but there you go.
You go. Did you go and see...
I'm sorry for you because you have no females calling in.
I know, they're all blokes.
I mean, what's happening
The
here?
women that do call in, they're a bit rough as well, Marie.
Am I missing something?
Yes, it's for gentlemen only.
Oh, really?
It's a gentleman's only show, I'm afraid, yeah.
What am I doing calling you?
Are you a gentleman?
No, not at all.
Well, I tell you what, we let one slip through the net every now and then.
Oh, my gosh. But I'm calling really about the chewing of
gum. Do you chew the gum, Marie?
I'm afraid I'm addicted to chewing gum.
Don't be afraid of it. Embrace it.
A special particular brand, and it's got to be spearmint.
Spearmint?
And I invest all my money. My friends ask me if I'm in shares with this particular brand of chewing gum.
How much do you spend on chewing gum then, Marie?
Well, put it this way, I go through, you know the family packs that you can get?
Yeah, the big ones, yeah.
I go through 2 of those in a week.
Yeah. Really?
Which is not very good, is it?
That's a lot.
It is. I just can't. It's like someone who wants their cigarette.
Does anyone what happens if you don't have the chewing gum, Marie?
I really get moody. I really get grumpy, and I really have to get it. And if I go to a shop and they haven't got it, I become rather abusive.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, why have a shop if you don't stock this particular brand of chewing gum?
Yeah, wow, that's very controversial. Would you go for any other brands of gum?
No, it's got to be this particular brand, and it's got to be the green one.
The green one.
Mm-hmm.
And do you swallow it? Because I swallow my chewing gum.
No, I don't swallow it.
It's not bad for you, though, is it?
It is bad for you to swallow it.
Is it really, or is that an old wives' tale? Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it blocks up your inside. You better go and have a colonic.
Oh, crikey. Really?
You might have to go and get a colonic done. I can give you a number.
No, have you had one done?
I have it done all the time.
You have a colonic done all the time?
Yeah, I have it done every 3 months.
Why every 3 months? What's wrong with just going to the loo?
No, it cleans your inside out.
I don't need my insides cleaned out. I do.
Of course you do.
Why? God has created my intestines, which help me clean my insides out with a little push every now and then.
All the gunk and stuff that we eat every day.
I can assure you, Marie, there is no gunk up inside me. 0870 90 90 973. Do some of your texts and emails after this.
Iain Lee. The 3 hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
On the text, Iain, why don't you and James O'Brien do a Friday show together every week? That'll be good, says Felix. All right, I think the worst thing to do. Iain, give Chabby Vicky a half-hour slot as your co-presenter on Fridays instead of Triple M, says Craig at home for once. And Iain, a bit more intelligent issues for discussion should improve your show. Says Andrew in the Hackney. We're thinking we might do a show. I don't know. We're not sure. We're looking for ways to improve the show. Where did you used to hang out? And do you chew gum? Is it a dying art? 0870 90 90 973. Or if he calls after the latest LBC news with Sandy Waugh.
London's LBC 97.3. 0870 90 90 973. The 3 hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Yes! The last half an hour, then it's the weekend. The weekend is 26 minutes away. Come on. Computer games and shopping and watching Curb Your Enthusiasm. Steve's in the epic. Hello, Steve. Steve!
I think chewing gum's a filthy, disgusting habit. It's horrible.
Why? What's wrong with it, mate?
Nothing worse than sitting opposite or near someone that's you're watching a good football match and the camera zooms in on Sir Alex, who looks like a bulldog with a bumblebee in his mouth. Revolting, horrible.
Steve, why?
When you finish with it, you stick it underneath your desk or on the side of your microphone.
No, I don't stick it on the side of my phone. I spit it out in the street where it belongs.
Exactly, and it ends up on my shoe and walked in all over my coat. It's horrible.
Loud and proud. Steve, when was the last time you had some chewing gum?
Oh, not since I was little. I've got my 9-year-old sitting next to me, and she loves it. She thinks I'm mad.
Has she got some chewing gum there?
No.
Oh, Steve, do me a favour. This weekend.
I won't let her buy it. She's listening to you. I won't let her have it.
What's her name?
Annie May.
Annie, go and get some chewing gum. Your daddy does think it's all right, even though he says he doesn't. Steve, go.
Hi, I've got those in my room.
Nice one, Annie. Make sure he doesn't find it. You keep chewing that gum. Good girl. Steve, go and have some chewing gum this weekend and chill out, man. You'll love it. Igor, in the Epsom.
Hey, Ian.
Why are you in Epsom?
I don't know.
Nor do I. How you doing, man? You all right?
Yeah, not so bad, yeah.
What have you been up to? How's the quiz going with Clive?
You should know. Weren't you one of the contestants?
No, I wasn't one of the contestants.
I thought that was you that went, Montenegro national anthem.
No, it wasn't. Do you know what? I haven't phoned up Clive's show. Well, the last time I phoned up Clive's show, it was years ago. It was about 5 years ago. No, I did phone up. I phoned up a little while ago to say you were banned when we fell out.
Oh, yeah.
I phoned up once and said, Igor, you're banned. But before that, I haven't done... I used to phone Clive a lot years ago. And I'm kind of tempted to sort of do it, but I haven't got the guts, really. And if I do it, I want to do it with a really good voice so that he won't bust me. But I don't... I've got this voice, and I've got this voice! They're the only two voices I've got.
Kenny Sampson.
It's a bad day for people prank calling.
It's a game of two halves.
First half and second half.
I was thinking about this, the Wrigley Spearmint Gum. Do you remember that advert with the police? Well, just before they started, they used to do this. They were like walking around with a massive chewing gum, going Wrigley Spearmint Gum, gum, gum. Wrigley, do you remember?
The police were in it?
Yeah, those three guys were the police.
What, the pop group, the police?
Yeah, they dyed their hair blonde to do a specially advert.
I don't remember that. I remember one where there was a big marching band or something on an American football pitch.
No?
Yeah.
Don't remember that.
Oh, okay.
What did they do? Step in some chewing gum?
They were stepping in time and all chewing gum. And the woman, you know a woman, they have like a, what do they call, a baton twirler. But I think she was twirling like a giant chewing gum or something.
No, I don't remember that.
No, maybe I made it up.
No, I was off on the ships at that time, but I do remember...
He said ships! Don't worry. Don't worry.
What do you want, joke or song?
Now
or
you...
both?
Oh, what the hell, it's nearly the weekend, let's have both, go on.
Which one first?
Let's do the joke first.
Okay.
Is it... Well, hang on a second, I can't just steam into this, I've got a...
Checklist.
Checklists. Okay, does it mention any racial minorities?
No.
Okay, lovely. Does it mention anyone with disabilities?
Don't think so.
Well, just go through it in your head then, quickly, and let me know.
Punchline, but you say it all the time. This ends with your punchline.
Oh, okay. So, mentals.
2 of your punchline.
Okay.
Oh, no, you spoilt it. Oh.
No, you spoilt it by saying...
We'll do it another day.
Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, that's a shame. So okay.
No, it's not... okay, I'll do it quickly. Yeah. So, at Benson, they walk into bar with a silk cart, and they're having pint, and this Rothman came over, and they pour pint over silk cart, and punch him, and they walk back to his friend, and so Benson say, why'd you let him do that to you? He said, well, look, he's standing over with his mate there, and he's a bloody mental.
Hi-ya!
Anyway.
And I believe you got a song for us, Igor.
Yeah, it's Penny Lane. Now I'm going to solo to do a Paul McCartney tribute band, and it's called Always with Wings, and it's Penny Lane. Maybe you could do a trumpet solo.
If I can remember the trumpet solo, I'll have a go.
Okay, here we go.
How does the trumpet solo start? Just give me the first bit.
It's a...
Okay, I got it.
Okay, here we go. On Penny Lane there is a barber showing photographs of every head he's had the pleasure to know, and all the people that come and go stop and say hello. Hello? On the corner is a banker with a motor car.
He said banker.
Little children laugh at him behind his back, and the banker never wears a Mac. In the pouring rain, very strange, a Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. Birds are beneath the blue suburban skies. I sit in the meanwhile back in Penny Lane. There is a fireman with an hourglass.
I don't mind waiting.
And in his pocket is a portrait of the Queen. He likes to keep his fire engine clean. It's a clean machine. Here we go, Ian.
Oh, I don't know if I can remember it. I can't remember it.
And the line is in my ears and in my eyes. My fish and finger pies in summer, meanwhile, a Penny Lane is in my ears.
Come on.
And in my eyes. Where's beneath the blue suburban skies? A Penny Lane.
Igor, thank you. Ah, why the hell not? You can't go wrong with the Beatles. They're the greatest band ever. Ah, it's nice. It's a good song. It's a good song. I'm set for the weekend now. We've had Penny Lane. Chris is in the Dagenham. Hello, Chris.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, mate. You're right.
Yeah, not bad.
You sound a bit bummed out by Penny Lane.
No,
I wish I could remember the horn section better than that. Never mind.
He sounded a bit like Barrett.
About who?
You know Barrett? Barrett? The guy who's, plays at LED.
Oh, boy, Borat.
Borat,
yes, I'm aware of the gentleman. Maybe it is. It isn't. I think Igor's better. Chris, what can I do for you?
I was talking had a den.
You had a den? Oh, okay. And was it called a den?
No, it was a garage.
It was the garage. Very nice. And what was it was it your mum and dad's garage, or was it just an abandoned place?
It was an abandoned garage in our estate on the bottom floor.
And what kind of stuff did you get up to in there, Chris? Are you allowed to tell us? Is it legal?
Some illegal stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Smoking, so...
Okay.
Maybe
oh, you and was it just you that hung out there on your own, smoking illegal stuff?
Well, my brother, he done the smoking, I done the drinking.
Okay. So it sounds like a crazy den full of drugs and booze. A lot of nicknames for the fire brigade. Trumpton, apparently. We're getting lots of people saying they're called the Trumpton. That's quite nice. It's not as good as the Old Bill, though. The Old Bill's a good nickname. Ian, I've been swallowing chewing gum for 47 years. There's nothing wrong with me. And gum stays in your digestive system for 7 years. Don't do it. People, we were asking people to suggest topics. I think this was Pip in the first hour said, Ian, you should get people to write in, or call it write in. Something will fix it. Call in with their own, Did a chicken get into the studio for your trumpet solo, says Rowena? Well, no, I just forgot it, that's all. So Elliot has texted in a topic on 0771 776 0973. How about this as a topic? Wisdom teeth horror stories. Not really very rock and roll. I have to have mine out in February. I want to know what I have in store. It might be a cack topic, but I tried. You did try, Elliot. And it was a cack topic. Let me quickly do this. I think we've got time. We've got time before the break. Yes, we have. Let's have a bit of this. Raptor X has given me the iTunes LBC League update. 87, James O'Brien. I know you're listening, O'Brien. You're number 87. Rubbish. 72, Sandy Togsvig. 58, Nick Ferrari. 50, it's the Valen. At 43, it's Clive Bull. And at number 30, James O'Brien, it's me, Iain Lee. Some of that. Listen, it's the last 15 minutes of the show. A lot of people are calling in. We're not playing Triple M today. It's not happening. But if you want to recommend ways we can improve the show, places you used to hang out when you were young, dens. But don't just phone up and say, yeah, we used to go in a garage and smoke drugs. You know? It's kind of a dead-end conversation. There's not really much we can say about that. And chewing gum. Is chewing gum a dying art? Can we make it hip again? 0870 9090 973 644.
The 3-hour 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
Ian, why don't you do Triple X for the last 15 minutes? It's the week... Oh, you can hear the fan. Sorry, listen. That's because the aircon's knackered. I'm having this on for the end of the show. I don't care if it's 7 because it's flipping hot. It's the weekend. Let's show you how good we can be. Come on, I bet you won't read this out. Richard in London. No, we're not doing Triple M. We're not having it. I'm sorry about the noise. Stuart on the M25.
Hello there.
Is the fan putting you off?
I can't hear it, and it's alright if I'm me.
Just listen. Can you hear that?
Nearly.
You can... how can you nearly hear something?
I don't know.
Bad boy. Don't do it again. Stuart, what have you got?
I've got an idea for you for the show.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, get listeners to ring in, make predictions about what they think might come up in the next day or week or whatever.
Yeah.
And then revisit them, and you can call it back to the feature.
So hang on, like predictions?
Make predictions, they can be serious, like what they think might happen in the news or weather or whatever, or wacky.
Yeah.
Record them down.
Okay.
Visit, then come back to them a day or a week or...
Okay, Stuart, well, listen, you've come up with the idea. It may work. I need you to make a prediction, and we'll come back to you on Monday.
Okay.
Make a prediction, and we'll record this.
All right, okay. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, I think it's going to snow in London by the weekend.
Okay, we've got that. Keep that in a file, because we're... Sure, can we give you a call on Monday?
Yes, you can.
Okay, excellent stuff. Maybe you should call us, because I think we may have lost your phone number already. It's an idea. It's an idea. What's Chavy Vicky emailed in? Ian, I have to ask, I'm not really the LBC screensaver, am I? I didn't really believe it, I wanted you to confirm it. If I am, you poor things, having to look at that every day, change it. P.S. I hate Triple M, don't do it anymore. Well, there's good enough reason not to do it. Yes, you are. You're on everyone's computer. Oh, suddenly someone returns from the shadows.
Marcus Churchill, it's the ghost of Iain Lee.
Oh my God. Oh my God, indeed. Where the hell have you been, Jones?
Revising.
Revising. Well, revising for what? You've not got exams in the middle of winter?
Nah, in December.
Oh, really? What exams have you got in December?
Mock GCSEs.
Hey, man, listen, your voice is completely broken now. I don't reckon you can do sound effects anymore.
Is that what you think?
That's what I think. That's what I know. Prove your wisdom, Jones. Why didn't you open up that creaky door? And then jump in that helicopter. And then have that lovely can of fizzy pop. Yeah, he's still got it. He's still got it. Where have you... So you've been revising? Can I help you with any revision?
Huh?
Oh.
Pardon me, sorry?
I beg your pardon. May I help you with any revision, sir?
English literature.
Go on, what books are you doing?
The Merchant of Venice.
Oh, have you seen the film?
Yes, the Channel 4 production.
No, there's a film with, Al Pacino out now.
Serious?
Oh, man, you're studying it for your GCSE. There's a film which came out about 3 or 4 months ago with Al Pacino in it. You know Al Pacino from Dog Day Afternoon and Scarface. Scarface is in it. Not listening to me. He's talking to someone else.
No, it's my mum talking in the background.
Well, tell your mum, Wisdom, to shut up.
I can't see that.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Yes, you... Okay, then please turn around and say, Mother, would you please be quiet? I'm on the radio.
Ommi.
What?
In me say, could you keep your voice down?
Are you?
Oh, Ian.
What?
I've got to go now. Okay, I'll catch you guys later.
Give us a sound effect.
I'll give you one on Monday.
No, don't go because your mummy told you to. Give us a sound effect.
A new one?
Yes.
Don't you sell?
Well, you're disappearing because mummy told you to. Where are you going? Are you going shopping or something?
You could say that.
Well, I could say it. Well, are you going to give us a sound effect or are you going to tease us?
I'll leave it till Monday.
Oh man, I hate you.
Okay, I've got a clue.
Okay, give us a clue.
It's an animal. That's what I'm saying.
It's a lion.
No.
A dog.
I'm not going to say.
It's a cat.
No.
It's a dog.
No.
It's a bear.
No.
It's a cheetah.
No.
It's a hyena.
No.
It's a chimpanzee.
No.
It's a snake.
No.
It's an elephant.
No.
It's a camel.
No.
What is it?
I'm not telling you.
Just do it.
No.
Do the sound effect.
Wait till Monday.
No, do it now.
I can't.
Why? Because you haven't learnt it yet and because your mummy told you got to go.
Remember, for the past 3 weeks, I've been actually making a list of new ones, and
Stop, isn't it?
I'll probably give it to you on Monday.
He was getting well stoppy then, wasn't he? His head is expanded and his voice broken. When he used to phone,
Hi, it's Wisdom Jones. Hi, I'm Wisdom Jones.
Hi, I'm Wisdom Jones. Mummy, could you keep the noise down? I'm on the radio, Mummy. Liam is in the Stamford Hill. Hello, Liam.
Hello, mate.
Hello, mate. What can I do for you?
Well, late 70s, Elvis had just died.
Elvis Presley, 1977, King of Rock and Roll, died on the toilet.
Top man. Anyway, we had a shed at the back of our garden.
Yeah.
And loads of us used to go in there.
Yeah.
And it was a bit boring during the summer holidays. We used to play Bay City Rollers and the Osmonds in there and
man.
smoke and drink and all that stuff. But something happened. Very bored in there one afternoon, and one of my mates was up on this kind of workbench at the end of the shed. Weren't very big, it was only about 13 by 7.
Yes.
And all of a sudden he announced that he was going to do a coffin bomb. And with that, none of us knew what a coffin bomb was.
No.
He jumped up, hit his head on the ceiling, didn't mean to, and fell on the floor holding his head.
What? That's a coffin bomb?
That's a coffin bomb. And what it was, at the top of the ceiling, we noticed a nail had stuck through the top, and he banged his cranium.
No! He banged his cranium with a nail?
Into the top of the head, blood everywhere, had to call an ambulance. I mean, he was fine, he did survive, he was fine in the end. But
okay, so there was no permanent damage and the man didn't die?
He didn't die, and Elvis did.
Elvis did. Elvis died on the toilet, that's not very rock and roll, is it?
Did he really? Do you know what? I went to see that play with Martin, who is it? Martin...
Clunes.
The bloke out of the Professionals, yeah.
Martin Clunes from the Professionals,
No,
yeah.
Martin Lewis. Is it Martin Lewis out of the Professional? Bodie and Doyle.
Martin Lewis, yes.
Do you remember him?
What, the Professionals?
Yeah,
I know who you mean.
All right, mate.
All right, calm down, don't get angry. What's going on? It's the weekend, Liam.
Listen.
So you saw Martin Clunes?
I was watching the play up in the cheap seats.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, this fella got up behind me and started shaking. And everyone was saying, get down, sit down, sit down. I turned round, thinking he was going to jump over into the circle below. Yeah. And this bloke was saying, it's all right, leave him. He's having a fit. I saw him leave him. He's dribbling all over me. He's going to fall into the bloody circle, and I'm holding him and being very embarrassed.
Well, what a great story to start the weekend with. A bloke had a fit while you're watching the Professionals. Charlie in the Hammersmith.
Hello, Charlie.
You're Charlie.
Oh, I'm Charlie. Yeah, you're Ian. Ian,
You've been drinking.
Oh, yeah. Oh, listen, it was...
Steaming drunk. Off your 50s, face. Yes?
In the middle 50s in Peckham.
Yeah.
There was a little place we used to call it a haystack. But it was a shop, and behind the shop, the geezer used to keep bales of hay, to sell to the traders and like for their horses, to all the dragon bowmen.
Right. Well, sorry, Charlie. What century was this in?
This is in the 50s, in the mid-50s.
In the mid-50s, wow.
Yeah, when the dragon bowmen used to come around with their horses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I know what you mean.
Where's your lumber? Where's the lumber? You know what I mean?
Give us your lumber.
That's it, yeah.
What a different world.
So I used to sell the bales of hay to them.
Yeah.
And, a pal of mine ran away from home, and he started sleeping there.
Yeah.
You see? So we called the place Dinger's Hotel. And anybody listening now, if they're like 20, if they're over 65 years old now, they'll remember that this is Dinger's Hotel.
Right.
And we used to say, we'll meet you down Dinger's Hotel about 7 o'clock tonight.
Nice one.
You know what I mean?
And did there any trouble there, Charlie? Any fights? Any punch-ups?
Loads of them. You know, loads. We was Teddy boys, weren't we?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. What are you doing this weekend, Charlie? You watching I'm a Celebrity, are you?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello?
Charlie?
Yes?
Are you your phone has suddenly gone really cack.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Never mind. I don't know what's happened. The last 10 minutes, it's been the weirdest thing. Can I go to those texts, Agent Chris? See, Iain today is not the same without Triple M. Please do it next week. I love you. I'm not convinced. We need to have a chat about it. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Iain, I used... Oh, it's Nadia from Milford. We were coming up with phrases the other day. Someone came up with the phrase, if it's free, it's for me. I used your if it's free, it's for me phrase on my colleague. They laughed. There we go, you see. Very nice. Iain, can you say hi to my kids, the Jessica and the Charlotte, who are on the way to the swimming? No, I cannot do that. That would be inappropriate. Iain, yesterday there was a helicopter towing a huge flag. Maybe that was the mysterious, shapeless thing that was seen in the sky. I don't know. I'm dubious that man saw anything, to be honest. It's very, very suspicious. Lottie in Dartford is I don't like the thing of people texting in there, coming up with their own topics. Doesn't quite work. So I've got to clear the studio because Sandy Moore's coming in here, aren't you? I've made it a right mess. You see what I've done in the corner down there? It's terrible. You wouldn't let dogs do that indoors. Listen, stick around, because coming up later on, Alison Bell will be doing her show. And of course, the clean and sober, Caroline Faraday, will be on. I will be back on Monday. Hopefully I will have heeded, from your lessons, and we'll be doing a half-decent show. Stick around, it's the Nightly News with Sandy.
This show is completely transparent. If Iain Lee offers you any advice, don't take it. If Iain Lee offends you, he didn't mean it. If Iain Lee is in any way professional, it's a one-off. This show is regulated by the boss.